I spent $10 on this sports card lot on eBay, and then in just a couple days, I had over 30. The thing is, these deals are hidden in plain sight all over eBay. That's why today, I want to be showing you guys all of my tricks to find these kinds of deals. And whether you're new to the hobby, or even doing it for years, I guarantee you learn something in these next 5 minutes. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. The two main ways to filter down your searches is through your actual search and your filters you use. I want to start by talking about how I search for things on eBay. The key to a good eBay search is to either be very specific or very broad. By going to one of the two extremes, you're either going to find many prices on one specific card, or you're going to find sneaky deals you can find on many cards. We're going to start by talking about lots, and make sure you stick to the end, because at the end, I'll share my secret search strategy to find dozens of these deals every day. A sports card lot is when a seller sells multiple cards on one listing. This can lead to sellers underpricing their own cards, which is exactly what we're looking for. For our first search of the day, we're going to keep it simple with NBA card lots. This keeps it very broad, allowing us to see as many listings as we can. This is going to be my first main tip. You're going to see here when you search, it's all of these things where they're just giving away base cards. If that's your kind of thing, then go for it, but you're not finding any value here. That's where our first tip comes in. What you're going to want to do is when you search up a lot, you're going to want to go to auction. And then from auction, you want to go to your filters. And in your filters, you're going to be something called ending soonest. This is the key, and this is how you're going to find deals that no one else is looking for. As you can see, we have a bunch of lots to pick from, such as Julius Randle lots, a little bit of bulk NFL and NBA lot, but none of these lots are really going to be piquing our interest yet. But if you keep at it, you can find incredible deals that no one else is going to be looking for. Next, we're going to the other side of the spectrum, a very specific search for certain cards. I'm going to be showing you guys 3 cards that I personally find can be very undervalued. The first one we're starting with is the NFL winning ticket. These cards are absolutely stunning, and they're super cheap currently. As we scroll down, we're looking for cards of big names, specifically quarterbacks, that are going to look really cool. Here's a Patrick Mahomes winning ticket, one of the biggest names in the sports right now, and it's going for just $8. You can find them for much cheaper than $8 too. As you can see, the median sold price is $7.25, and I've seen them for as low as $3 to $4. And you can get a beautiful card like this for so cheap, and as you can see on screen, there have been sales upwards of $12. Not to mention a card like this on Whatnot would go even crazier. What you want to do is you want to just keep scrolling down looking for these quarterbacks from the $2 to $5 range. That's where the money is going to be at. Our next card is the Prism Stained Glass. Here I'm using Saquon Barkley as an example, and you can see here that the listing is for $9.48. Another thing you can do is oftentimes you can make an offer, which can be very useful at times. On screen you'll see this certain card also went for $13, meaning there's plenty of profit to be made. This last card is my personal favorite, the Victor Wembanyama Panini Instant. These cards go in the single digits all the time, and in reality, it's a Victor Wembanyama rookie card that also happens to be numbered. The numberings go all the way from like 40, 50,000 all the way down to the hundreds. So when looking for these cards, you should be trying to find the lowest number for the lowest price. This was a last sold of a card that was numbered to 40,000 and it sold for $18. We're on to the last searching tip, and this one's my personal favorite and how I find most of my deals. What we're going to want to search is rookie quarterback lots. This is similar to the NBA lot in the fact that we're going to be getting multiple cards for a cheap price, but these tend to be undervalued beyond anything else. Here's the lot I showed in the beginning. This is 8 cards we're getting for $10. And you see these huge names, Jackson Dart, Cameron Ward, Tyler Shuck. Not only that, but we're getting them on inserts, meaning these cards would go for well over $10. And as we keep scrolling down, we'll find many more deals like this. Here's another lot with Shuck, Dart, Sanders, Ward, huge names that you're always looking for. Not to mention you can make an offer, so you have a chance to get this for $2 to $3. You can also look for higher end lots, things in the $20 to $30 range. Here's one, $29.99, and we're getting 12 cards. These are going to be similar players to the other ones, however the inserts they're going to be on are going to be a lot nicer. We can see here that we have a green Cameron Ward rated rookie, a green Shedeur rated rookie, and many more of these flashy inserts that are going to sell like hotcakes. What you got to realize is if you buy these and then sell each card individually, you can double, triple, or even quadruple your money. And the thing is, these kinds of listings are always being made. So if you use your filters, such as newly listed or ending soonest, you can find these deals for even cheaper. With that, I hope you guys learned something new and enjoyed, and please like and subscribe because I got plenty more card content coming out soon.